You can still do fine grading, either losing small or winning small. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? What's going on, everybody? TJ, the big sports guy. Today we are back, and I have found some of the cringiest of the cringe advice about sports cards on the internet. Now, I know that everything that we see on Instagram is pretty much a joke, from people eating in their cars to every chick on Instagram taking a video of her butt and doing squats for the first time thinking that she is a fitness influencer. But I've got some really, really terrible sports card content here and advice for you, so I wanted to share this with you. Hopefully you guys are not taking this advice and actually using it, as it probably will cost you a lot of money. In my opinion, this is probably one of the worst pages to follow for sports cards if you are on Instagram. This page does have 5,200 followers somehow. It absolutely blows my mind. Hopefully everyone is just laughing at this content like I was doing, but I just wanted to share this with you. So let's go ahead and jump on into today's video.
If you can find cards with really shitty pictures, sometimes you can get massive steals. I've gotten cards as low as 40% of comps because the card was either too far away in the picture or too blurry. Keep an eye out when you're looking on.
All right, the only thing I can really say about this one is that maybe, potentially, that would work for graded cards. But on the other hand, it's already graded. So if you're looking at a PSA 10 and it's a shit blurry picture and it's zoomed out, or a PSA 9, for example, you already know that the card is graded. So unless there's a major imperfection with the slab itself, you're not really missing anything. And if you're taking that advice when you're looking at raw cards on eBay to look for blurry pictures so you can try to get one for 40% off, more than likely the eBay seller is probably hiding something, or they just didn't have enough care and common sense to take a little bit longer and take better pictures so that you, their customer, could know the true condition of the cards. So this is just absolutely terrible advice.
Buying raw online to grade, flip, get a PSA 10, and make bank, there are several things you have to consider, but not that many.
Super good advice here, and actually somewhat accurate. There are a lot of things to look at, but not that many. It's kind of true, because no matter how well you look over a card, when you send it to PSA or BGS or HGA or SGC or any of these companies, they're going to make up their own damn mind and choose how they want to grade it anyway. So you can look it over and it can be perfect, and you can get a 9, you can get an 8, or you can get a 10.
All right, so first, let's look at left to right centering. As you can see here, this is nearly perfect. See that? Left, right. Nearly perfect. So I would say, okay, that's all I really look at.
Love here that he says that's all I really look at, and then continues to detail other things that he looks at.
I look briefly at the surface, but there's rarely surface issues with these cards.
There are rarely surface issues with these cards. Bullshit. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Anyone that has dealt with Panini and Prism specifically, as the card that we're looking at here as an example, knows for sure what kind of surface issues there can be with these cards, guys. So if you think that this is good advice, all right, let's keep watching here.
I look left, right. Now I'm going to look top to bottom. And I was just looking at this one for about a minute. And this is on the very outer edge of something I would not grade. You could still do fine. You could still do fine grading and getting 9s, either losing small or winning small.
You can still do fine grading, either losing small or winning small. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? You can do okay grading, but you can lose small. Is that really what we're doing now? Is that what sports cards are, guys? You let me know in the comments below what you think of that.
Spot that I just found. Josh Allen manga, $580, raw. Now let's see what the graded versions do. PSA 9, which in my opinion, you're 85% to get either a 9 or a 10.
85% to get a 9 or a 10? Oh my God, I love this. This is fantastic.
$795. Okay, so that's a small win. I'm not looking for wins like that. I'm looking for big wins because there's so many fees and whatever. Everyone's saying there's fees. I know there's fees.
There's like fees and whatever, man. I don't know. I don't really do the math. I'm looking for big wins. That's all.
PSA 9 manga, $795. So you're making a little money there still, even with the fees. Now that's what I'm looking for. $1,100 for a 10. In my opinion, like I said, 50-50 chance at a 10 for most of these cards. It's very hard to tell. It's very hard to tell what's good centering and what's...
So it's 85% likely to get a 9 or a 10, but it's a 50-50 chance that you get a 10. But it's also hard to tell with the centering on these. So why are you grading them?
Just got a package from Indonesia, and usually these are combined shipping deals where I can get cards way under comp. Let's see. Oh my. We have 3 slabs here. I saw one. Guys, how about a Randy Moss down, Tom? Way under comps. Wow. Look at that. That is the white whale of downtowns. Randy Moss Vikings downtown.
The Randy Moss Vikings jersey downtown, super rare short print eBay 1 of 1 in an HGA slab. I almost forgot about that being the white whale of the hobby. I gotta say one more thing about this too. So we're gonna put the big header on there with the way under comps. What comps are we talking about? Did we look at PSA comps? Did we look at HGA comps because that's what you bought? Did we look at raw comps? I mean, what are we talking about? If you want people to believe that you are the subject matter expert, which I don't think that you are, but if you are, then why wouldn't you give some kind of evidence? Why wouldn't you show us the numbers? Tell us what you paid. Tell us what comps you looked at. Tell us about the thousands of dollars that you made by flipping sports cards because you're the man.
And an HGA 9.5. Some of these I might crack and try to send a PSA.
No, I'm shocked that you're going to buy these HGA slabs on eBay and then send them off to PSA after you crack them yourself. Oh, we got to do a background check here. Does this guy work for PSA? Jesus.
Ooh,
Caleb Williams.
He's hot. He's hot.
Okay, this dude's definitely got a Caleb Williams USC fathead on his wall in his bedroom. Jesus.
Justin Jefferson downtown.
Wait, what? That's a beast. That's the white whale of downtowns. I feel like they're short print too.
Okay, first of all, the wait what kills me because it's like you ordered these cards. You got them sent to your house, dude. Of course you know what's coming. And then also another white whale. That must be this dude's catchphrase. The white whale of the hobby, man, at Justin Jefferson. And I love how this guy thinks that the downtown is a short print. Oh, hello, it's a case hit. Oh. Look, guys, in all seriousness, I am not the end-all, be-all of the hobby, but I do want this to be a better place for collectors and prospectors like this guy to get along and to share something that they love. We all enjoy sports. We enjoy sports cards. We enjoy collecting something, so I get it. There's a great appeal to this hobby, but ever since 2019, 2020, I don't know if it was COVID, maybe it altered the chemistry in some people's brains, or maybe when the market ran up like crazy and the prices got way out of control, everyone just seems to think that the hobby is like way different than what it is. It's all about greed. It's all about money. Let's see how we can find an opportunity. You guys know what happens to any market. Doesn't matter if it's a sports card market or any market in general. When there becomes a point where there are like 1,000 sellers to every 5 buyers, all of the sellers are trying to buy from other sellers so that they can resell it. And all of the buyers are just going to wait. They're going to stop buying because they're going to pit all of those sellers against each other until the prices come down to a point where they can buy more and they can get a better bang for their buck. I mean, inflation is already crazy in this country, right? So why are you wasting extra money that you've got to pay $1,000 or $500 or even $100 for an autograph card of a player that might be your favorite who's not going to be the greatest of all time? All you got to do is wait. If you have patience, if you just want to relax in this hobby, you can wait several years and you can buy the same card for like a tenth of the value. Like 99.9%, even Victor Wembanyama. This is my favorite part right now about the hobbies. Everyone's chasing this guy, right? And he's got all these products that are out, and we're going to see more and more and more. They're still pumping out his rookie cards. You've got Select, you've got Prism, you've got the Kabooms are out now in Crown Royale. You got all this different stuff that you can chase. And all of these cards are like $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, etc. What do you think is going to happen with these prices over time? You really think that Victor Wembanyama, you can buy a rookie card of his right now for $1,000, and 15, 20 years from now, when the guy is all said and done and he's retired, maybe he plays longer than that, who knows, that you're really going to be able to sell that card for more? Do you not think that in the late 80s and early 90s that people were thinking the same thing? I understand sports cards have changed and there's more variety and there's numbered cards and there's parallels and there's this and that, whatever. They're not just base 1989 Ken Griffey Jr. star rookies. I get that. But with the amount that is put out of these guys and the likelihood that Victor Wembanyama becomes the greatest player of all time and wins the absolute most championships, his stuff is still not going to be worth as much as like a Michael Jordan autograph. And even if they are comparable, that means they've got to come down. I mean, you can get some really crazy, nice Michael Jordan stuff. Look at Michael Jordan's rookie cards and what they've done over the last couple of years once the hobby cooled off. They've come way down from where they were. We saw an anomaly with the hobby in 2019, 2020, and 2021. Those days are over. If you missed the boat, that's fine. It's okay. It's good. It's good for you as a collector because you can buy more stuff now. But you missed it. If you were trying to make money, you had to already have the inventory or buy the product on the front end of that and then see the run-up and then have the wherewithal, be smart enough to sell at the peak. not be getting into the hobby then, not be a sports card investor then, and start buying everything at those all-time highs. That's how you lose your ass. That's how you lose money, and I don't want you guys to lose money. If you follow my page and you follow this channel, I want you to be successful, and I want you to be happy, and I want you to own the cards that you want, and I want you to get a good deal, and I don't want you to listen to this awful, shitty advice. You get what you pay for with advice, and you're not paying for anything when it comes to Instagram or other platforms. So I want to look out for you guys. I don't want you to get bamboozled and swindled by some of the villains in this hobby, because there are a lot of them. So anyways, that's pretty much it, and I will catch you next time.